Alright guys, we're just about ready here to get this baby going. Finally, belt came in, the buzz saw, cordwood saw. See the Super A, she's all ready. I actually had to fire it up last night. Had a lot of problems with the belt slipping off, and so we were back to the modification table. We came up with a couple of things that I hope is going to help. And I was going to show you two things I've added since that slideshow. Put the steel wheels on the front. Had those steel wheels forever. Finally found something to use them for, and it really helps a lot. What I did was put the steel wheels on the front. On the back, I put an eye hook that I can lift up and move it around the yard. This thing is unbelievably heavy, and I thought the steel wheels would be a problem with it moving, but it is not. What we also did was the two belts were moving and falling off, like I said. I made up a guide. You can see the guide on the tractor. There's a piece of PVC pipe within another steel pipe. PVC, when it's hit with the belt, will spin, so it's not burning the belt. I did the same thing on the back. So that belt comes out, it'll hit that piece of PVC pipe. PVC pipe will spin, and so it's not affecting it at all. And once the belt hits it, then it starts going back the other way. So those two guys were a big help. Put the guide here on the pulley. Keep that pulley covered while I'm operating it. That's the way it looks going toward the tractor. And what I also added on this side, first off, I added this handle here, which serves a dual purpose. Kind of helps with the moving of the forward and back of the table, and also just a reminder, and it keeps me from moving towards the blade. Added this little handle here. I thought this was kind of a cool thing. Took that little handle I had off of there, had this whole stove cover handle, had it around for years. Decided to put that on there. That was pretty apropos. That kind of went with the theme. You open her up here, and we added the table. And the table is the exact length that I want my saw to be, which is approximately 20 inches. Like my wood to be. So basically, really makes it very simple. All I'm doing is cutting, pulling it back, pushing it off. So there's no hanging of the wood hanging over, none of the wood falling down into the guard, and I'm pretty happy with that table. And the last thing I added to it, which is kind of corny in a bit way, but I've had this stupid thing hanging around forever. I just had to put a finishing touch on this damn thing because it took me so much time. I had to have a little fun with it. So I had this hood ornament. I believe it was from an old T-Bird, and it fit right there in the middle of that circle. Two speed screws on the back, and I just thought it was kind of cool. I threw it on there just for laughs. But anyways, that's the story. She's all finished. Well, for now anyway, until I come up with some other. My son's making fun of me, telling me this has more gadgets than a Swiss Army knife. But oh, there is one more thing I did add. This pole you see here. Finally got the tractor to the saw perfect, so the belt doesn't fall off, and perfectly lined up. So then I made up this pole here. You see, mounts right here on the table, and then sits in the lip on the tractor. So this is a solid pole, which comes off, but it also holds bolt in place and helps me when I dismantle it and remantle it to line it back up again. Because that was one of the hardest things to do, was to get it lined up. So anyways, that's the whole deal. She's ready to roll. As soon as I get a chance here, I'm going to fire it up and get the action video going. Got the wood sitting there in the wagon here, ready to cut up. See, I cut a little bit last night, just see how she would go. But anyways, put a lot of time and effort into this darn thing, and but it was worth it for me, because to me it's not just something to show. I'm going to be using this an awful lot. I heat my house 100% with wood, And this thing is not just a show girl. She's going to be working. This is probably the first and only time she's ever going to look this pretty. She's going to get dirty real fast. So, anyways, that's the whole setup there, guys. Farmall Super A hooked up to the buzz saw. She's ready to roll. We'll see you soon. Book 'em, Daniel.